Hi, welcome back to Box Delights. Today I'm going to be demoing the solo game Niimura Station from Nathan Hansen. Everything you see here, this is just stuff that I've printed off myself. The tokens, the cubes, wooden cubes have all been pilfered from other games. You know, sometimes you just want a solo game that's simple, straightforward, plays quickly, gives you a super little solo challenge, but you're not constantly flicking through the rulebook. This is that game, and this is a great little diversion for me. So I'm going to just show you how this plays. I'm going to play through a complete game. There's 3 different modes at the moment anyway. Remember, this is all still, I guess, in development. Nathan's a great developer of games as well as designer. You will have heard of him from Victory Point Games. In fact, I showed one of his designs from Victory Point Games, the Chosen Few, some years ago now. There's like an easy, a normal, and a more difficult mode. I'm going to go through the normal mode, and I've had the pleasure of doing some playtesting on this as well. So let's set up. Everything's kind of ready to go. It only takes a moment to set up. The idea is we're running the Niimura Station. We're managing the arrival of trains and the loading of passengers onto trains, as well as upgrading the station to satisfy the desires of the travellers with food, with drink, with comfort. This is an upkeep, so every time we develop our station, our upkeep is going to increase. As we pay for things like vending machines or benches, upkeep goes up. And the idea of the game is that we've got to survive, and by survive it means don't run out of money. Here's our bank of yen. So we've got to keep the station afloat as eastbound trains and westbound trains arrive at the station, and as tired, hungry and thirsty travellers look to catch their train. If we can see all passengers safely loaded or all trains departed, then with money in the bank, then we win the game. We begin by drawing 3 eastbound trains. The train nearest the platform is the eastbound train that's going to arrive first. Same for westbound. In each turn, we're going to manage which train comes in, eastbound or westbound, and then the trains behind will shuffle up, a new train arrives, and so on and so on. Okay. We start the game with 2 passengers, and each passenger has an array of needs. Some have longer rows than others. So this passenger here has 3 for comfort, this one has 2 for comfort, this one will get disgruntled quicker if his comfort is not satisfied. At the start of each turn, we draw cubes from a bag, a cup, 1 for each traveller waiting to board a train. So this one here, for example, is in need of food. Green is thirst, blue is comfort. The second passenger needs comfort. Should we fill one of these rows up, then we place one of these black disgruntled cubes into the bag. There's 8 disgruntled cubes. Should we ever have to place a 9th, then we hit the second lose condition. A 9th cube having to be placed loses us the game. If we have to place a cube and a row's full, then a cube goes in the bag, a disgruntled cube, that traveller disappears from the game. The upgrades we make to our station is ways of mitigating these needs, okay, these desires. So we can put benches, we can put vending machines, we can use a food cart. All right. So first says fill new player needs. Then we draw new travellers. At the start of each turn you get 2 new travellers. In the hard variant you get 3 new travellers. And the only way to empty the platform of travellers is to board them on trains. Each traveller has a destination. It's an eastbound destination or a westbound destination. This passenger wants to go to Shimini. This one, Nagisa. That's another passenger here looking for Shimini. And what you'll see is that actually the first eastbound train currently arriving at the platform is the eastbound train to Shimini. So we could direct this train in for the sake of these 2 passengers. And every train has a capacity. This train has capacity for 2 passengers. This one here, for example, has 3. But we're jumping ahead, we'll come to that in a bit. Right, so new travellers arrived. Now we get to take player actions. Each turn you can take 2 actions. And this is where you start to do stuff on the board. And there's lots of icons for the different things you can do. We start with 1,000 yen. So for example, for 200 yen we could buy a bench. For 500 we could buy a vending machine upgrade for food or for drink. There's capacity for 2 of each. We could buy a food cart for 1,000. We could buy a PA system for 1,000. The PA system lets us manage these queues of trains a little bit more directly. And there's a couple of actions that actually cost nothing to do. For one action we can remove a blue cube from a traveller. Cubes removed go back in the bag. Or we can empty the vending machines, and for every cube we remove we get 100 yen. The last action over here is Ashiya, which for 200 yen will give us an upgrade to all of our trains, an additional 1 capacity. I'm going to start by spending all 1,000 yen, take one of my upgrade tokens and buy the food cart. So I've upgraded my food cart, and what this says is, one of my actions is to sell food or drink, or a mixture of food and drink, to one of the travellers. So I'm going to sell some food to this traveller up here, the one who has a need for food, the one with some hunger. So with this I can remove 1 or 2 cubes from a traveller and gain 200 yen. And now I can pay my upkeep. That's my second action. Okay, this goes back in the bag. So that's it, my 2 actions taken. Next phase is train arrival. I decide whether we want the eastbound train to arrive or the westbound train to arrive. Okay, we're going to have the eastbound train arrive. Then board travellers. We can board a maximum of 2 travellers, and travellers who are heading eastbound to Shimoni. So we've got 1 here and 1 here. 2 travellers. And for that we get 100 yen each. 2 travellers, 2 tickets. Perfect. Gives us another 200, we're up to 400, and we're 1 train down. There's 14 trains in the eastbound part and 12 in the westbound. And typically we'll probably want to see, by the end of the game, I don't know, upkeep around here, most of these upgrades out. Right, that's board travellers. The final phase of the game is upkeep. These all shuffle forward, we draw a new train, we pay our upkeep, which is 100 yen, and we're ready for the next turn. Alright, each of our travellers get 1 new need. We've got no means of satisfying them, so first one gets food. You can do this in any order you wish. That was lucky. And the next one is comfort. Right. Now, if we'd have drawn a blue cube here, that would have immediately put a black cube in the bag, a disgruntled cube. So I think the next thing we want to do is get some benches out. But first we've got to draw 2 new travellers. Right, there's a train here, and then we've got another one here which nobody wants. So I'm probably going to bring this train in again with nobody on it. So we've got to be careful. But action number 1, get myself a bench. It's going to cost 200. And with no income from trains this time, I think I'm going to sell some food up here for my second action. Use my food cart. 200. Yeah, that's not great. Okay, train arrives. We're going to bring in this Kitani train. But there's no passengers, no one wants to go here. So that's a train down, but we didn't clear the board. Okay, upkeep. 200. This time we've got another eastbound train and 3 travellers who want to go there. So, in terms of doing these in order, I'm going to do this dodgy blue one here, and if it needs a bench, we can use it. Okay. It doesn't, it's a thirst. Right, I'm going to do, I don't think it matters what order I do the next ones in, because these passengers are all going to disappear. Hunger, hunger. and the bench. Well, I'm going to use the bench just because I can on this last one. Like I say, it doesn't matter because I'm going to bring this train in this time. First, let's get a couple of passengers in. Now we've got a westbound and another westbound. Okay. Now my actions. And you saw the use of the bench when we drew a blue cube. Instead of placing it on the traveller, we can place that here. We've fulfilled that need with our bench. Each bench can take one spot. And you see this second spot with the musical notes here. If we install a PA system for 1,000 yen, we can then upgrade it for 500 more, which opens up these second spots. Every bench will now satisfy 2 comfort needs. So that's certainly a long-term goal, and I feel another bench would be useful, but we don't have the money right now. So let's get some more money. We're going to keep using our food cart until we get a good boost of income. We're not going to be able to do very much. So I'm going to sell some food. There's a couple here that need it. The guys, and they're disappearing this time. I could sell some drink here, but I'm actually going to leave that. So I'm going to sell some food here, which gives me 200. And then I might put another bench in. That's going to cost me 200. That's my second action. Okay, train arrives. Shinano Arai. We can take 3 passengers. 1, 2, 3. Any cubes that were sitting on those just go right back to the bag. We've satisfied them. Their train has arrived. And 3 travellers at 200 yen each. That's 600 yen. Now maybe we can start to do some stuff. We're up to 700. Housekeeping is now 300 for my upkeep. 1, 2, 3. And the last bit of upkeep that you've not seen before, this blue cube sitting on the benches now gets cleared. Back in the bag. And our benches are free for next turn. Right, let's start satisfying those needs. I'm going to do that final one first again. It's food. That's actually worked out okay. And we'll work to the left. Food. There's nothing we can do about that. We can only satisfy blue cubes with our benches, and there's one. Okay, 2 more travellers. Shimoni again. That might be sitting there for a while. Oh no, there's another train here. And what's this? Shinshimashima. Okay, actions. First off, we're going to take this combined food cart action. So you sell a lot of food for 200 yen, a drink for 200 yen, but if you sell a food and a drink, you get 300 yen. Kind of like a little combo offer for them, but it means for one action I get to remove up to 2 food and 2 drinks. So I can take a yellow and a green, and that's one of the strategies here. Try and get yellow and greens together on a traveller so you can sell them both a feed and a drink for one action. So it's 300 yen instead of 200 yen for one action. Right, you're trying to economize your actions. Let's go back in the bag. 300 yen, 1, 2, 3. The other strategy is looking ahead, trying to understand that there's trains coming up and you're trying to plan ahead which ones are going to be going next. There's some travellers that may never disappear, and that's particularly the case, except in a hard game when you're bringing out 3 at a time, because if there's 2 trains for each station and they both left and you get a traveller then wanting that station, well then that traveller's going to be stuck on the platform till the end of the game. And this is where the PA system can help you. So the actions we've not seen yet, actually we're going to come to the vending machine because I think I'm going to do that next, but the actions we've not seen yet is this one. If we get the PA system as an action, you can switch to the position of 2 trains. You can bring one forward in the queue, or you can add as an action an additional train, so you can kind of look one train further down the line, and you're going to find these more useful in the harder variant as you're trying to manage lots of travellers. So my second action, I'd like to get a vending machine for 500, but because that means if a green cube comes out, or if I get food one, yellow cube comes out, I can place them here instead of on the traveller. Each slot in a vending machine, each upgrade in the vending machine will give you capacity to satisfy 2 drinks, 2 food. But if I spend 500, I'm not going to have enough for upkeep even after selling train tickets. So I can't do that just yet. I've still got a traveller for Shimini, and I've got a Shimini train, but we already know one Shimini train has left, and there aren't any more trains for Shimini. Right? There's only 2. So do I go for Samizo instead? It's only 100 yen. There's lots of little decisions. It's an interesting game. Do I need another bench? I've got a 2 traveller here, but I think I'm going to get rid of him this time. I think I'm just going to sell food. Let's just sell food and then see what happens. Okay, train arrives. Let's get the one to Samizo. It's westbound. We've got 1 traveller, and that's 100 yen. Okay. So 100 yen, we clock up like so, up to 1,000. We're back to our starting position. Upkeep is 300. So back down, 1, 2, 3. Get rid of the blue cube. Let's satisfy these needs. I'm going to do this one first, because if it comes blue, it's going on the bench. It's green. We haven't got any way of mitigating those until we get the vending machine. A lot of players like to put the vending machine out first. I like to get the food cart because it's a good source of easy income. Wow, lots of food. I think that's made clear what I need to do this time, if I can afford it. Matsumoto, Nishi Matsumoto. I think I can afford it. So I'm going to sell some food to this one here, to Shimini. It gives me 200. I'm going to buy a food vending machine for 500. Train arrives. Doesn't have to be Shimini. I can afford my upkeep. I think it's going to be. It's only 100 yen for a ticket, so I'm not that bothered about them. That's 100 yen, just 1 traveller. Upkeep is 400. Okay, satisfy needs, so I'm going to start with this one, I think. Because of that blue cube. It's a yellow. And I'm going to put it here because then I can sell food and drink combo, yellow and green together. I'm going to do this one next. It's green, so I'm going to happily take that. Then this one. It's green, I'm putting that in. And then the 2 new arrivals from last time. Yellow, I'm going to put down here. And blue, I'm going to put here. Actually, yeah, no, I can't reverse. Alright, putting that one here is probably not that clever actually, because this traveller has 3 spots for food, so I don't really need to expend this food from the vending machine just to satisfy a non-urgent need, so probably not a good idea. Alright, 2 new travellers. Nishimatsumoto and Oniwa. Okay, that's actually worked out alright. So I'm just going to sell stuff to people. So my 2 actions are going to be 2 food cart actions. So food and drink combo here, food and drink combo here. That's 600 yen, puts me up to 7. The train arrives, it's going to be Oniwa. We've got 1 passenger for 200 yen. Then upkeep is 400. And you'll notice this stays, alright? The vending machine stays. One of our free actions is to refill the vending machine. So what we do is we take the cube out, and for up to 2 food, 2 drink for 1 actions, we could clear one of these rows, clear one of these rows, we get 100 yen per cube. So if I took the action now, I would get 100 yen. So you tend to wait until the vending machine needs filling before you take this action. Satisfy our needs then. Same again, we'll do the blue one first. These food. Next one, bench. Bench. That's my bench is full. Bench. Oh dear. Food. And actually I'm going to put that here. Last one. Bench. Ugh. 2 new travellers. 1, 2. Okay. Niimura could come in. There's only 2 passengers. 1, 2. That would be fine. 300 yen each. That's a nice train. That's a nice train. So I think I'm just going to grab some money. So we're going to food cart this one for 300. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll take this free action to empty the vending machine. 200. 1, 2. Okay, train arrives. Shimatsumoto only takes 2 passengers. That's these 2. And that's 600 yen. Beautiful. Next time we're going to have lots of money. Upkeep 400. See what happens next. I'm going to do these 2 first. Food. Vending machine it. This one up here. I'll do bottom right first. It's blue, so it's going on the bench. That's why I like to do it this way. Bottom, another bench. Top 2 left. Ooh, maybe I should have done that one instead. Vending machine. Yeah, this is a 2. I should have done that one first. So think about what you're doing, basically. Okay, we've got the eastbound train to Oniwa, no passengers. Over here we've got Endo, no passengers. So we're not going to make any money this time. So what do I want to come out next? Probably westbound. So let's empty the vending machine for 200. And then just sell some food up here from this traveller to Matsumoto for another 200. Not great. Yeah, I think I messed that up a little. Westbound train to Endo arrives, no passengers. Not great. Upkeep of 400. I'm going to do these 2 first. Just some food. Yep. Food. I'll let them take it. Then we'll do the far right bottom. Drink. These 2. Yeah, that's going on the bench. Drink. And we'll just work those remaining 3. Food. Drink. And then drink. Okay. Platform's getting full. Hopefully we'll get rid of some travellers this time. Okay, actions. PA system, I think, costs 1,000. Notice the food cart. Every action is just 1 traveller. All right, you can't go grab a, sell a food here and a drink here as a single action. It's a single traveller. So I'm just going to sell some food. 200 here. That'll do. Yeah. This train comes in. 1 passenger, 2 passenger. That's for 600. back up to 1,000. And then I'll pay my upkeep of 500. And things are getting busy. Okay, let's work this way. Food, food, food. Yeah, let's go in here. This one. Blue bench. I think that's pretty much it. Let's keep moving. Food. Drink. And here. Bench. Food. Bench. Bench. 2 new travellers. Oops. Westbound. Eastbound. Quite like to get the music system in to open up these 2 seats. My upkeep's quite high then. I'd quite like to get some more vending machines as well. I think that's more critical. Let's do that. Let's do this and then empty the vending machine for 200. So that's going to cost me 5 and give me 2. I don't think I can afford to do that. I don't think I can afford to do that just yet. I'm saying that because I don't have enough in the way of train passenger tickets. 1, 2, 3. Alright, who am I going to bring in? I think it has to be this one. Moriguchi. Got 1 passenger here and 1 passenger here. Okay, that's 200. Starting to get tricky now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. What order do I want to do them in? Something like this. Okay, let's go. Blue, that's on the bench. Yellow. Yep, food here. Yellow, good. Blue. Yeah. Top right. Green. 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 And green. Alright, 2 new ones. Eastbound. And eastbound. I could have got away with another bench being used, but yeah, just the order I did it in. This is the thing, you've got to kind of push your, you got to decide, do you want to push your luck? If I'd have put the blue in and drawn another blue, yeah, that's just the way it goes. Okay, actions. First off, sell this for 300. 1, 2, 3. And I could just do it again, just collect some pennies. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, train coming in. It's going to be this one. Shimojima for 2. Just 1 traveller. I just wanted to get westbound moving a little bit, I think. I think these are filling up quicker. Alright, let's push on. Blue bench. Yellow food. Yellow food. Oh my. Left to right to left this time. Oh dear. Okay. 2 more passengers. Eastbound. And eastbound. First we're going to use food cart over here. Remember, it's up to 2 food and 2 drinks, so I can take all 3 of these for 300. Then I'm going to do this for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only train. Just one passenger. That's another 200. And then 600 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're doing okay. So let's start filling. Let's do this one first. Let's put them in order. Yeah. Yellow. Yellow. There's nothing I can do about these. Don't give me a yellow. It's a green. Happy with that. It's a blue. That's going to go on the bench. Then right to left. Yellow. Oh. Okay. That's bad. That's filled up the hunger track here, so we have to put a disgruntled cube in the bag. Okay, a good old mix. It could come straight out again. Green. I'm going to put that here, I think. Next. Blue, bench. This one, green. Next one, blue. And this one, green. Vending machine. Interesting. Right, 2 new travellers, westbound and eastbound. That's Nishimatsumoto. Let's think, we've got to be a bit clever here. So first off, I'm going to empty the vending machine. Okay, that's action number 1. 4 cubes, that's the maximum you can do for 400 yen. I think we want to empty this passenger up here. We're going to food cart this one. Take away those 3 for another 300. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're just managing at the moment. We're kind of taking things to the edge, keeping our bank low and just about keeping afloat. So it's a good way to get to the end, but it makes it very tense. Okay, and that hungry passenger, we've foregone the opportunity to sell it some grub. We got another passenger here. That's 2. We could fit 3 here, but that's everyone, I think. 200 yen each. That's not bad actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's starting to take shape, I think. Upkeep done. Alright then. I'm going to go left to right. In fact, I want to do this one here in case there's a blue cube coming out. There is, so that's going on the bench. I might as well do this one at the same time. That's yellow. I'm going to put that here. Let's do this one next. It's green. Happy with that. Okay, here. Yellow. Alright. Here. Anything will do. Blue. Then we'll do this one. Okay with that. Green, I'm going to put here, and this way. Yellow here, this one. Yellow. And then finally blue on the benches. Okay, alright, 2 more passengers. Moriguchi westbound and Shimane east. Ooh, that one might be dodgy. Action number 1, sell some food from here. That's 300 yen. Action number 2, do I empty the vending machine? I think I do. That's 3. Next train coming in is Gitani Matsu. I don't know. this one. So we got a passenger here. We got a passenger here. That's 2 passengers. And it's only 100 each. And 600 upkeep. Okay. Can I start investing? I don't know. Let's see. Right. Matsumoto. Vending. This one. Bench. This one needs a bench if it's blue. It's yellow. I'll take it. Next. Green. I'll take it. Next. Yellow. Okay. It's blue, so that's a bench. Green. Blue. Don't really want a blue for the next one. It's yellow. Bending. And then finally blue. Okay, 2 new passengers. We're lucky I haven't drawn another black cube. Incidentally, if we do draw a black cube, it effectively counts as 1 of each, right? One hunger, 1 thirst, 1 discomfort. Fills up a whole column on one of these travellers. So yeah, they're pretty bad to have in the bag. For black. That's alright actually. And then the green. 2 new passengers. Westbound to Shimajima would be. Eastbound to Shinano-Arai. Okay, let's keep clearing that vending machine. Now which? I think this one for 300. 1, 2, 3. I'll bring the Shinano-Arai train in. It's only 1 passenger, but it moves these up. My upkeep's 900. Still, I'm probably going to keep it around there, and then we'll just have to manage these last few turns. See what happens. Green, we can take. Blue, we can bench. Okay, 2 new passengers. Westbound. Whoops. And westbound. Nothing we can do about those now, I think. So I think empty the vendings. That's only 300. 1, 2, 3, and then this one here. Up another 300. 1, 2, 3. We didn't need to use our PA in the end, did we? That's typical, I think. I think they're more like, say, for the difficult game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And then we'll definitely have the train to Hata Station arrive next with maximum of 3 passengers. 1, 2. I think we only got 2. Alright, so it looks like we're heading towards victory. That's 400 yen. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1,000 upkeep. Wow. And we just have to survive this next phase. So we've got blue, green, last one, green. And there we go. 1 action, 2 actions. And the final train arrives. And we've cleared. Let's see, what was our final bankroll? 300 here, 1, 2, 3. And the final train departs. And that's it, the game over, and we've finished in victory with 7 black cubes still in play. That's pretty solid. And our playthrough of Niimura Station. I hope you enjoyed this little demo. Look out for this game. I hope you give it a try. Thanks for watching. See you next time.